got the little mau you're after. But be careful, man. People are listening to us. I got a little green village up in the hills. Come and get it. Whoa, man, I don't know you. Prank caller.
Alrighty, so now we're finally going to pick up the stash that Tenpenny had us buy from Truth. So I'm going to head out that way, and it's actually a bit of a ways out, so you know what that means. Travel cam! Howdy guys, Jesus Quesadilla here with yet another travel cam. So today during the travel cam we are going to be looking to doing some paramedic missions. So the Grand Theft Auto games are known for these paramedic missions, vigilante missions, things of that nature, where basically you can get into certain vehicles and trigger side mission odd jobs, one of which is being a paramedic. Basically you race around whatever given city you're in and you find people who are injured and take them back to the nearest hospital. It really is quite simple, especially in San Andreas, because, as you might have noticed, we're actually in Angel Pine. Now that's intentional. I want to start out here in Angel Pine because it is the easiest place to complete the paramedic missions. In order to complete the paramedic missions fully, you have to have rescued a total of 12 levels of people. And so the way it works is, level 1, you have to save 1 person, level 2, you have to save 2 people, and so on and so forth, all the way up to when you're saving 12 people in level 12. Now, something to note is that your vehicle can only transport 3 people at a time, which means you will be making several trips in order to complete runs once you get past level 3. So you'll have to pick up 3 people in level 4, then go back for the last person once you've dropped off the first 3. As you may also have noticed, I took the liberty of destroying the doors on the back of the ambulance and on the right side of the ambulance before the mission starts. Now, there's actually a reason for that. As you see, there's a time limit, and that time limit increases for every person you successfully pick up and then drop off at the hospital. Now, some of the people actually have a difficult time getting into the ambulance. Some of them are slower than others. And by destroying the doors, basically what you do is you enable them to skip the animation of opening the door, which, you know, can save you an extra second or two off of your time, which can be helpful in some instances. Here in Angel Pine, once again, is the easiest place to do it. If you're in an area, say like Los Santos, you'll be running around all over the city picking up people. The people here in Angel Pine, because the town is so tiny, it's really condensed, you never really leave this really small contained area, which makes the mission a hell of a lot easier. Couple things to look for. Don't run over any of the people you have to pick up. If you run over a single one of them, you automatically fail the mission. So take precautions, drive not too quickly, you know, you have to go a little bit quickly so you can get to places on time. But, you know, avoid actually running people over if you're being overzealous or hasty. Also, try not to damage your ambulance as much as possible. You need to use the same ambulance through 12 straight levels in order to unlock the health benefits of completing the paramedic mission. This can be tricky. Actually, in the process of recording this footage, I managed to fail it twice. Once at level 9 and then again at level 11, which, you know, having put 15 plus minutes into doing it can be a pain in the ass to fail it just because you mess up right at the very tail end. So I've never actually completed the paramedic missions, now come to think of it. I've always completed San Andreas without really doing any of the side missions, you know. They just never really struck me as that important, although now that I have done it, I can tell you that the health benefits you get from it are extraordinarily awesome. You can also upgrade your armor, which I may do at a later point in time, maybe in another travel cam, by doing the vigilante missions, which are basically a submission where if you're in a police vehicle, be it a cop car, Apache helicopter, a tank, whatever, you can actually do more or less the same thing, except you're going around and killing criminals, which, you know, is neat. I think you might notice my money in the top corner of the screen if you look real closely. It's a lot higher after having done these paramedic missions because you get a bonus for every level you complete, and then once you complete level 12, you get a huge bonus to your total, like right here. I'm about to get it. Yeah, nice chunk of change, and I got that extra health. Pretty nice. Anyway, that's the end of this. Back to the game. Alrighty guys, we're back. I'm going to go ahead and cut the video in here. Hope you guys enjoyed that little diversion. But this mission is actually really fun. It's kind of comical, but whoa! Did not need to see your crotch there, buddy.
I've got everything you need, lone traveler. It's in the mothership. Back there.
Like, bro, there's a dog and a rainbow on your shirt, bro.
Ah, the karmic circle closes.
Yeah, whatever, man.
It should be. Back to the egg.
I'm digging the van, though. It's real trippy. It looks exactly like what he would drive, too.
Damn, man, there must be 2 tons of that stuff back there.
Rama. What the fuck's that noise?
Uh-oh.
Hey, that sound like a chopper.
Oh, man. Narcs. You fucking rat.
Dude, don't put that on me. You the one deal with Tenpenny.
Whoa, what is
What's all
that?
this?
Calm, brother. Panic paves the way to bad karma.
Damn, dude, you just keep flamethrowers hanging around?
Those fields. I only hope Kaya can forgive us.
Well, what do you do when the cops are lingering over you and there are fields of pot abound? You gotta take a flamethrower and just burn it to the ground. Hey, that rhymed. I'm a poet and I don't even know it. So yeah, this is a funny little mission. Basically, Truth has been growing this pot out here in the middle of nowhere, but somehow the police got wind of it. Don't actually know how that would have happened. I would think that Tenpenny would have kept them off us, considering he's the one who wanted us to grow it. But so we're going to take this flamethrower and basically torch everything to the ground, which, you know, it's pretty easy. The other thing I'll say is make sure you don't accidentally torch the ground in front of you. I actually, this is kind of embarrassing, but the first time I played this game, I killed myself in this mission by walking through the fire, just real stupidly. And there's really no reason to fail this mission. It's really easy. The cops arrive at 4 minutes, I guess, or whatever it is. But it's not that hard to complete this before they actually show up. In fact, I've always been able to complete it before they show up, so I don't actually know what happens if they do show up. I'm guessing you probably get a wanted level, and you have to carry that with you to San Fierro. Oh yeah, by the way, after we complete this, we're going to head on down to San Fierro, as the name of the mission implies. But yeah, they give you plenty of time to do this. There's no reason why you can't burn these fields down by the time limit. And once you do burn them down, however, we're going to get another neat little weapon from Truth. This mission's cool because you actually get to keep these weapons once the mission's done. So, you can get a flamethrower out of the deal, whatever ammunition you have left or whatever fuel you have left in it by the time it's done.
Go get it fired up. I'll finish burning and I'll follow you.
Yeah, so Truth is going to go ahead and get the van started while I finish off these last couple bushes here. Man, and as you might notice, CJ is actually getting a bit disoriented. I mean, we are burning fields and fields of pot here, so basically what's happening is the screen's going to get a little bit shaky, although nothing too considerable. It's kind of like that mission in Vice City that you take from Phil Cassidy, if you guys have played that, where he makes you drink moonshine, and then you're driving drunk for the rest of the mission. It's kind of like that. Although in Vice City it was a lot more intense. It actually affected your driving a lot more than it does in this particular mission. Which may be a commentary on the effects of alcohol versus the effects of pot. I don't know. Maybe Rockstar is trying to suggest something. Anyway, once that's done, you see we still have like 3 minutes left, so, you know, plenty of time. Although it's not quite done yet, there's still one little thing we have to do. There's that chopper flying overhead. So let's see if Truth can help us out with that.
We got a chopper on our tail. We'll never shake them now.
Hold on. I got a little something back here I was saving for a rainy day.
Holy motherfucker. Where'd you get that?
Found it in a bale of
Nice
sticks.
rocket launcher.
Really. I was gonna make it into a lamp.
Alrighty, and 10 shots. Nice. So, you know, just go ahead, put your reticle right over them and blow them the hell out of the sky. Easy as pie. There's another rhyme. I'm like Dr. Seuss up in here. Anyway, once that's done, Truth will stop the car, and big surprise, he's not going to drive, we are. Because, you know, why would he drive for us? Damn. I gotta do everything around here. I had to buy the pot, I had to burn it all down. I had to shoot down the helicopter.
What you pull over for?
Truth drove
better
like
drive.
20 meters before he got into the passenger seat and made me
You was
drive.
doing all right?
Yeah, then the fear hit me. Now I'm rolling a number to calm the waves.
Shit, I better call Caesar.
Alright, so we're going to be heading down to
No
San
time to
Fierro
talk,
now,
man.
and
I'm
on the
over
way
at
there,
San
you actually have a
Fierro,
little bit of
I'll
a...
meet you in Kendall at
Gonna have
that
some
bar
back
I
and
wanted
forth
to
between
wait.
CJ and Truth.
I'll
That's
let
kind
y'all
of
later.
funny if you guys want to check that out. I'll try and not talk over them when they're talking, because they actually have some pretty damn funny
Hey,
lines.
this
But
thing go any faster?
Man, we got 3 tons of grass on board. The engine block is held together with a macrame hammock, and it's running on 15-year-old cooking oil.
Shit, can you shoot?
Shoot, I'm a hippie. The only thing I've shot is acid. I heard about this dude snorted it once. Thought his nose was a kangaroo and the moon was a dog. Woo!
yeah, that's Truth for you. This guy's loads of fun. You're going to be seeing a lot of him actually in later missions.
Jesus, we screwed. When'd you get this?
1967.
How you get around if you don't drive?
I have an astral goat called Herbie. He's faster than most, but getting old.
Yeah, whatever, man. You talking shit.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't know. San Andreas has some of my favorite characters. Between the Truth, you got Woozy.
Hey, you want to hit on this? A little temple cherries and a cocktail with some Nepalese munga munga.
Put that thing out, man. I can't see.
Go out, brother. It's good shit.
Put it out, motherfucker. I'm warning you.
Whoa, chill the fuck out. Firstly, you are a real buzz killer, amigo. And secondly, I never made love to my mother. She wouldn't. And thirdly, we're in this together, so be cool.
Sorry, man. I just don't drive when I'm faded.
Oh man, Truth is like that annoying stoner roommate that you get in college that is just always getting blazed in your room while you're gone.
Protection from mind control, dude.
Mind control.
Induction of images, sound, or emotion using microwave radiation. Do you know how many government satellites are watching any citizen at any moment?
No.
23. Do you know how many religious relics are kept at the Pentagon?
No, I don't.
23. You see a pattern emerging here, man?
Man, I'm seeing patterns all over the place. Get that smoke out my face.
Yeah, man, it's just like that Jim Carrey movie. I don't know. That was a really, really weird movie. 23 just... I don't know if I can get behind Jim Carrey as a serious actor. I just can't get into it for some reason. He's been in too many really funny films, but 23 was an odd one. Not really sure what I think about that. Jim Carrey is actually really great though in comedies. I think the Ace Ventura movies, Bruce Almighty, some of my favorites. I mean, I would watch that stuff all day when I was younger. Dude's hilarious. Anyway, we're getting really close to San Fierro here. And, you know, I'm wondering if you can actually access this van at any time after this mission now. I don't remember that I can, but I've been wrong before.
Man, I can't believe I ain't been here before.
There ain't a better place to escape the man, man.
Okay, Mr. San Fierro, where's the spot at?
It's in Doherty, on the east side of Fierro, between Garcia and Easter Basin.
Well, I think the deed could have told me that, but anyway. Yeah. So we're almost there, and basically, this is the property that we won from Catalina not too long ago. In case you guys didn't catch that, it should be right up here. It's going to be our base of operations pretty much while we're working here in San Fierro. This is basically, I guess, what you would call the... I don't know if I would consider Angel Pine or if I'd consider San Fierro the beginning of the second act of the game. I kind of consider Angel Pine to be that because a lot changes when you move there, but you know, this is basically the second big chunk of the game that opens up to you.
This is the place. Whoa, Jesus, dude. Looks like you've been fed a bummer.
Wow, that sucks. You're still walking around with that flamethrower, crazy ass guy.